Hey folks, it's Dave back here, and I'm live, and we're going to be playing some games tonight. Yes, can you believe it? We're going to try to have a good time tonight. We're going to play some games as we get Action PC back here on the table. I was going to do some cards and dice, but I think I'm just going to do something a little simple tonight, and we'll do some Action PC football, get back to my 1979 season. I'm enjoying that, and we're going to have a good AFC Central matchup between Cincinnati and Cleveland tonight as I get the chat room set up. Just want to make sure I get this all going. We have this, we have this, and we have this, and I think we should be good to go. Yeah, I think so. Hopefully that is that. And we'll get down to the field in just 1 second. As we got Kevin comes by. Hi, Kevin. Thanks for coming by. I'm really excited to play something here. This is the first time in a couple weeks I've actually felt normal. It's just been a whirlwind of work and stress, and the wife is actually doing really well. I'm pretty happy about that. She actually took the car out for a small drive today, so she can drive. I don't know if they gave it a go-ahead or not, but she feels like she's more independent now because she can go up to the corner and get a sandwich and come back, so I was pretty happy about that. Work's been a little bit more steady for me. It's settled down a little bit this week, which is good because I was going crazy. I actually got invited to do more ball hockey from Winnipeg, but they filled up. And by the time I looked at the schedule, I says, hey, there's no games left. He goes, oh, yeah, I think they all get picked up. But at least they asked me. I felt good about it, so I don't have to do any games for a couple of weeks now. So I felt pretty good. As Pesky Pole comes by, and he's grading summer projects tonight. Yeah, so you can listen to some football here. So let me see if I can get down to the thing here. There we go. That should put me here on the field. And I love this Browns field. Whoever did this field did a fantastic job with the infield and the whole bit here at Cleveland Stadium. So it is a big matchup here. It's the 4-3 Bengals with Ken Anderson taking on the 3-4 Cleveland Browns with Brian Sipe. It's going to be a pivotal game here in the AFC Central. So let's get going here. All right, we're all set. Here comes the coin toss. And Cleveland wins the toss, and they will receive as they did back in the day. All right. I wish I could put on my my Charlie Jones voice, because as a kid growing up, I remember, Charlie Jones. I can't do his voice, but he was doing the games, and Don Criqui and all those guys. I can hear them. I don't know about you guys. If you ever play a game, whether it's cards and dice or whether it's on a computer, can you hear in your head the old broadcasters do the game? I will do that sometimes. I'll be like, now's Grogan back to pass. It's picked off. And the Patriots cough up the ball. It's like I can picture Don Criqui calling that and me cringing every time the Patriots would throw an interception, But I remember all those guys. I was watching not to keep rambling here, but I haven't been on in a while, so I would like to say hi to you guys. I was watching the highlights of the Eagles and the Buccaneers, 79, that playoff game. The first playoff game ever for Tampa Bay. They actually won it. And it was Kurt Gowdy doing that game. It's a touchdown for the Buccaneers. And the Buccaneers go up 6-0. I could hear. I was watching that on YouTube. I was like, oh, that was so awesome. All righty, here we go. Here we go. That kickoff. Cleveland will get it inside the 10, and that's where he's wrapped up. He slipped and fell here. It's a cloudy day in Cleveland. And there was no footing there whatsoever by Hall. So here we go. So Cleveland ball here, and they are on their own. Where are we now? 12-yard line, 1st and 10. Again, we got Sipe here in the quarterback. Behind him, we have Calvin Hill and Mike Pruitt. Off on our right, we have Reggie Rucker and Ozzie Newsome, the tight end. You're aware of him. And then Dave Logan is on our right. Up front for the Bengals, we're going to take a look at Gary Burley, Eddie Edwards, Wilson Whitley, and Ross Browner. We'll take a look at the rest of the lineups as we get going. And Pesky Paul says he can hear Costas and Kubek when he plays his baseball games. Yeah, I can hear Marv Albert every time I play basketball. And he gets the friendly roll. I love Marv Albert when he did the Rangers hockey, too, back in the day. All right, what are we going to do here? So let's take a look at our blocking here and our run and our pass. We got a 6 over here, and we got a 7 on the 7 and 8. We got to go to the left. All right, so let's go I formation, and let's going to give it to Pruitt running left. All right, so Pruitt is going to go left. Here we go. Yes. Continue with the play call here. All right, out of the I formation. Sipe's going to give it to Pruitt. Pruitt's going to go around the end. Hit immediately. No gain, so they were waiting for that one. Probably should have checked out of that, but we're going to stay with it. All right, so it's going to be a 2nd and 10. Sipe is going to split the backs here. So let's look for a little short pass here, and we're going to try to dump it off to Reggie Rucker. Here we go. Sipe, back to pass. Quick out to the right side. Gets it to Rucker. He'll slip over the first down line, and he'll pick up 16. Shoved out of bounds, and that's a first down. First down for the Browns. Boy, I haven't said that in a long time. Feels good. It does feel good. All right, so we're going to go a quick dive here. We're going to go to Hill. We're going to send it to Hill. See if he can climb the hill up the middle. Hill takes it, and he'll break forward for a couple. That's all we needed. So we get a 2nd and 8. So we're going to go trap left, and we're going to go to Pruitt this time. Pruitt is going to get it. Can he get some yards? No. No gain. Edwards right there for the Bengals. And that's going to be a 3rd and 8 right now. So we're going to bring in 3 wide receivers, 1 running back. Newsom. Newsom. What are we going to do with him? Let's do a short hitch for Newsom. Here we go. 3rd and 8. Sipe back to pass. Fires this one. Gets it to Newsom. And Newsom is tackled after a gain of 13 yards. And that's a first down. So that was against the blitz. Let's see that again. So Sipe had to get this one away in a hurry. And he did find Newsom on the right side. And that's going to be a first down for Cleveland. All right, so we're going to go off tackle right this time to Pruitt. See if the right side does anything for the Browns. Here we go. Pruitt takes the handoff, and he's tackled by Dinkel after a gain of 5. So that's a good one. Let's go inside to Hill. Here we go. 2nd and 5 up near midfield. Hill goes up the middle, tripped up, but he'll gain 2. So now we have a 3rd and a short 3. So we're going to bring in 2 tight ends here. Who's our other tight end? So we have Newsom over here. His reception is a 7. And reception is a 1. Yeah. So let's do a short pass. Let's go to Dave Logan on a short pass. See if we can get like a quick out or something like that. Here we go. Sipe back to pass. Gonna take it himself, and he'll pick up 4, and that's a first down. So Sipe had nowhere to go. Let's take a look at that one more time. As Sipe goes back to pass and slides up the middle right over the Browns logo at center. And it's going to be a first down to the Cincinnati 46-yard line. So we're going to put everybody back to normal here. And let's go a pitch left to Pruitt. There we go, keeping it on the ground. Sipe, here's the pitch. Pruitt takes it, and he'll scamper for 5. And we'll take that 5. And it's going to be 2nd and 5. Back to my Barks root beer. I don't know if, like I said, I got the Barks, the mug, and the A&W. And I thought I liked the A&W the best, but now I'm leaning towards the mug a little bit, you know. As Glenn comes by. Hi, Glenn, and Barbara. Hope all is well. Yeah, today was a little bit better of a day. I'll fill you in on some of the bad news. It wasn't bad news, but it's just kind of business-related things that I had to deal with today. It kind of stinks, but yeah, it is what it is. At least we don't have bears running around. How are the bears, by the way? That was funny, that post. I saw a video about like how to survive bear attacks, and my first reaction was just don't go near the woods. But that's something you can't do. You have bears coming up to your front door, so I guess that wouldn't work for you. So don't heed my advice on surviving a bear attack. All right, let's see if we can go a medium out to, no, let's not go medium out. Let's try a medium slant. Ain't gonna work either. Medium cross, yeah, medium cross. Let's see if we can get it to Logan here in a medium cross. Sipe finds Logan, and he will score. They were looking for the run to Pruitt, and instead they threw it up. And let's see what happens here on the replay. One-on-one, man-on-man, mano-a-mano, and Logan takes it in from, what's that, 9 plays, 47 yards on the drive. And that was a touchdown from 41 yards out. Holy cow. And Glenn says football is in the air. Yep. And he's playing his 88 replay tonight. Fantastic. Do you know what? Let me kick the point here. Oh, let me check first off, see if I have a long snapper. Yep, Sullivan's my long snapper. Right? Yep. And Cincinnati lineups. So they got Lapham and Bush. Okay. Ron's always telling me to check the longs. And for some reason, he doesn't have long snappers in his game. I always had that. That was fine. That was a great play call, wasn't it? All right, so coming in on the extra point now is, we'll find out who that is. Cockcroft. And the kick is up, and the kick is good. So Cockcroft puts it right through, and it's 7-0 for the Browns. And, yeah, I'll get a hold of you later, Barbara. It was just something we're dealing with. Nothing terrible, but it was kind of a stinky decision we had to make today. All righty, so here comes the kick and the return. Taken inside the 5 to the 10 to the 15 to the 20 to the 25. And that's where the Bengals will take over, trailing by 7. All right, so let's take a look at who's out here now. So we have Ken Anderson. Behind him, we have Pete Johnson and also Charles Alexander. On the left side, Don Bass. On the right, we have Dan Ross and then Isaac Curtis. Up front for Cleveland, we have Lyle Alzado. I forgot he played with the Browns. Didn't he play with, like, the Broncos and the Raiders? Or was it just the Broncos? And then Mickey Sims, Jerry Shirk, and Jack Gregory. So we'll get the guys up front. We'll take a look at the linebackers and everybody else a little bit later. All right, so if we want to go to the left, we have a run of 6 and a run of 7. And on this side, we have a run of 4 and a run of 7. So we probably want to go left this time. So we're going to go sweep left, and we're going to go Pete Johnson. We're going to give it to Big Pete. Here we go. Pete Johnson on the left side, tripped up by Alzado. He'll get a gain of 1, and that's where the Bengals will take over. Coming up on halfway through the first period here. We're going to go Alexander. We're going to go a pitch to the right. And here's Alexander taking that pitch, and he'll go to the right side, and he's tripped up after a gain of 1. So, what I really love about this game is there's so many ways you can make a play call. You can click on the inside run, the outside run. You can go to like a little bit more specific of a play, or you can click on the player and then pick a play. I just love how they do that. I know it's kind of old hat, but when you really think about it, it is really fun. All right, so let's go with the 3 receivers, 1 running back. And let's see if we can do a like a short slant across for, let's see if we can get it to Brooks. Here we go. All righty, back to pass, in some trouble, dumps it off Brooks over the middle. He'll haul that in, and on 3rd and 8, he will pick up 15, and that's a first down. First down for the Bengals as they're up on their 42-yard line. Alrighty, so we're going to do, so we get the 1 back. Let's go back to the 2 backs. There we go. And let's go I formation. And we're going to go with the first back. So we're going to give it to Alexander. And we're going to send him on a dive up the middle. Here we go. I formation. Going to give it to the first back. Alexander. Oh, he'll slip through for a gain of 11. And that's a first down for the Bengals. Terrific play call there. Let's see that one more time. A little dive. They weren't expecting that. They were keying on Johnson. And instead, they went right up the middle to Alexander. I love how you can make that play sometimes. You know, and it shows you, like here on the left, 4-3 basic run, and they're keying on Johnson. That was kind of neat. And on defense, you can do that. I don't usually play defense, but I like how you can do that. All right, so we're going to go split backs this time. And let's see if we can do a short pass. And we'll see if we can get that to Bass. There we go. All right, Anderson back. He's going to throw. Fires his Bass will make the catch. Tackled immediately by Davis. He'll gain 8. Nice play. Let's look at that one more time. Bass, just a short button hook. And the pass is complete. And it's going to be a 2nd and 2. So we're going to do a medium out. And we're going to look for... Let's go back to Bass. I don't think they're going to be looking for that. All right. Back to pass, firing this, and it's knocked down at the line of scrimmage. And so it's going to be a 3rd and 2 right now. So let's go I formation. And I'm going to go Johnson with a... We're going to go with a draw play on 3rd and 2. I think we're going to go with a sweep. Student body right. Johnson looking to pick up the first down, and yes, he'll gain 2. They measure, and it's a first down. Oh, I don't know if you guys heard. I was listening to the radio today, and one of the news bulletins about the NFL was they're going to replace the chain gang. And I don't know if it's going to be an automated thing or what it is, but it's not this year. But next year, there's going to be no more chain gang. I hope they don't have, like, robots, like, bringing the chains out on the field or something like that. I don't know how they're going to do it, but I heard they're getting rid of the chain gang, and that's so sad. I almost did that. I think I did it for a game in high school one time. I was there at a game, and I said, hey, hold these sticks. And I think we did it, and we had some fun with that. But imagine that, getting rid of the chain gang. They've been a part of football since football was invented. That's too bad. I really hope we don't get that. All right, so we're going to go, but I think it's a done deal. I don't know what they're going to do with the chain gang. I don't know if it's going to be like self-checkout. We'll find out. All righty, so let's do I want a screen pass. Oh, boy, it's not looking good right now. No, we don't want to do a screen pass right now. A short flat, and we're going to try to send it to Alexander. There we go. Flag on the play. Somebody jumps.
Offense, number 77, 5-yard penalty. Repeat, first down.
So we got a 1st and 15 now. I saw the changes in the onside kicks. That's too bad. They've been trying to get rid of kickoffs forever. I don't know. I'm old school. I like the kickoffs the way they were 10 years ago. Even the onsides when they put 20 guys on the left side and everybody crashing into each other. But if that's causing injuries and it's a safety issue, then I get why they did it. But I enjoy the kickoffs. You know, that was part of the game. But they must have run enough simulations to realize that it's just people getting hurt. And you just don't want people hurt anymore. If that's the case, then it's too bad. Because that was a big part of the kickoffs, and special teams are part of the game. They really are. All right, so we got a 1st and 15. Let's go double tight end. What if we did a draw? Do a draw here in 1st and 15. Here we go, a little delayed handoff. Johnson will go up the middle. What a play on the draw. He'll gain 11. And that's going to set up a 2nd and 4. Boy, let's take a look at that one more time. Boy, the draw, if you call them once in a while, they work. They don't work in APA too well, but they'll work in other games. I love calling the draw in APA. It just never works. All right, so we got a 2nd and 4 right now. So let's go back to the flex 2 here. Alexander with an 88, so he's getting tired. So we might want to bring in Archie Griffin. How about that? So Archie Griffin will come in. And I'm going to go Johnson on a trap left. Here we go. Johnson will take it. Hit away right away. Loss of 1. Alzado right there. And Lyle says, no, no, no. And it brings up a 3rd and 5. So we're going to have to go 3 wide receivers, 1 running back. Dan Ross. I think I'm going to try to get something to Dan Ross here. It's like a short slant. There we go. Look for the tight end. Here we go. Anderson back on 3rd and 5. And he threw it behind Ross, and that'll land on the ground and be incomplete. So now we got a 4th and 5. That's a long field goal attempt. I think, is it Breach? Is it Tim Breach for the field goal? That's a long field goal. So we got it here. So 4th and 5 on the 32. I'd like to try to punt them in deep, but again, if we put it in the end zone, that's a 12-yard punt. This is such a gray area right here. Gray area when we're trying to punt from outside the 30. Let's try to pin him deep. All right, so we're going to bring in Pat McAnally, and we're going to go to the sideline. And see if he can knock that out of bounds. Here we go. Here comes the kick. And no, he's going to put that in the end zone. That'll be a touchback, as he couldn't land that inside the 5, and so that didn't pay off very well for the Bengals. All right, so Browns with the ball now. And again, Sipe with it. Let's take a look at up front. We have Shepard, Jackson, De Leon, Rizian, and Deacon. The linebackers, Dinkle, Yarin, LeClaire, and Williams, as we kind of look at some more of the players here. What are we going to do? Let's go inside run, and let's go to Hill. Here we go. Hill's going to take it and hit immediately by Burley. Loss of 2. Not good at all. What does this lineups button do here? Oh, that's what that is. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. There you go. Oh, boy, what do we want now? We got a 2nd and 12. End around, what do we think? We'll try and end around the Newsome, right? See if we can get something going here. Sipe, end around the Newsome. Newsome coming around the end, and he will pick up 7. Not a bad play. Not a bad play. One more time. We'll take a look at it. Threw a little surprise in there. So now we got a 3rd and 5. Let's see. What if we did a trap right for Pruitt? We're gonna run it. We're gonna run it here. Sipe, Pruitt in a passing situation. He will get 5, and he is just short as the chain gang comes out. And it's 4th and inches on the 30. No, you got to punt. You just, yeah. So Johnny Evans will come in and punt it away on 4th down. And he will get this one away. That's a decent kick inside the 25. But what a return. A 14-yard return out to the 39 of Cincinnati. And that's where they take over here on 1st down. So we'll take a look at more of the Bengals here. So we have Wilson up front with Bujnak, Lapman the center, Donahue, and Holland. And the linebackers over here, Charlie Hall, Dickie Ambrose, and Clay Matthews. Take a look at some more of the bodies out there. So Anderson with the ball, down by 7 to the Browns. Archie Griffin is in the game. We're going to give him a dive. Griffin will take it. Hit immediately by Matthews after a gain of 2. That's okay. All right, let's do a short out to... Let's get it to Curtis. But that'll end the 1st quarter. So, after 1, the Browns 7 and the Bengals absolutely nothing. Sipe a 41-yard TD pass to Logan, and that's been our only score of the game. Let's see, for the Browns, we'll take a look at the box score here. Wow, a net offense of 5,200 yards. Well, we have a little bit of a, wow. Yeah, we got a, what about this one? Wow. You know, this is going to really mess up my stats. I'm going to have to replay this. I mean, 567 yards. Yeah. But it's not showing it here. Something is not right. Yeah, let's see, what is up with that? Yeah, there is something really, really messed up here. Wow. Wow. There's the play-by-play. I mean, something didn't go right. Something is not right. That's the drive summary. And yet, that's what we got. Here's what I'm going to do. Yeah, because this is going to mess up my stats for the season. I don't want to wreck the season. I'm just going to end this game and come back in. All right. And let me... Hang on a sec. Hang on a sec. Oh, boy. No, it started over. Hang on. Let's... Zoom game. All right, let's try this. Oh, hang on. Let's resume game. Let's try this one. Oh, no, it's messed up. Yeah, so... It was messed up. So, I really don't feel like replaying the whole game. Kind of bums me out. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to play to the half. And I don't like to do this, but I do want to finish this game, but it's just, it's not right. All right, so we're at the half. And it's, okay, it's 7-3. I'm okay with that. All the stats look better, so we'll receive the kickoff. Okay. So here comes the kickoff for the second half. So I have to recap a few things here. All right, so what I need to do now is my game setup and the computer plays the defense. Okay. All right, so we kind of saved it a little bit because it was 7-0 Browns. We zipped to the half. It's 7-3. I'm okay with that if you're okay with that. I just didn't want my stats to be, 500 passing attempts in a game or whatever that was, yeah. I didn't know how to fix that. Sometimes you go back in and you can pick up the game and there was a glitch there, but at least I can restart it and I'm not, my season's not screwed up. So Kenny Anderson's not going to have 7,000 yards passing in 3 weeks, So it did fix itself. That was really kind of weird. So we're just going to zip to the end of the first half, and it's 7-3 Cleveland. So let's take a look at what did happen. So Cincinnati had a field goal, Sight with a TD pass. So it's kind of all back to where it was. Kind of, sort of. I'm glad it's not like 30-0 Cincinnati. So, yeah, it was a good game recovery. So we put it back really close to where it was. All right, so Cleveland's going to get the ball here to start the second half, 7-3, and let's continue on here. So we're going to go inside run, and we're going to go to Pruitt here on the carry. I don't know what the heck happened on that, as he will go and pick up 7. I went to look at the stats. I was down here, and I was like, okay, let me look at the box score, and this was like 5,200 yards. I was like, oh my gosh. Okay, so we're going to play on. So we got a 2nd and 3 right now. We're going to go a medium pass, and we're going to look for let's look for Rucker. Let's look for Rucker here in a medium pass. Like back to pass, has some protection, fires, got it to Rucker, and he will gain 18, and that's a first down against a basic defense. Here we go. All right, so we're going to give it to Miller, and we're going to go trap to the right. See if we can set up the trap play. Here we go. Miller's going to get it. Pick up 5. A nice 5-yard run to the right side. It's going to be a 2nd and 5 right now. Let's go a dive to Pruitt, who's going to send him up the middle, crashing through. Send that big body right up the middle. Ooh, no, nothing. No gain. Tackled by Mitchell. So we got a 3rd and 5. Who's this over here? Dave Logan. How about a short out to Logan? All righty, here we go. 3rd and 5 for the Browns. Sight to Logan. Hauls that in, and he'll pick up 13. Knocked out of bounds at the 22 of Cincinnati. And the Browns have it. First down as they continue marching the ball. All right, so we have Pruitt and we have Miller. And let's bring in Greg Pruitt. There we go. All right, so we got Greg Pruitt and Mike Pruitt. So we're going to give it to, that's Greg. And we're going to get him on a trap left. Here we go. Trap left for Pruitt, and he's tripped up. No gain. Second down. We're going to go outside run to Mike Pruitt this time. And he will carry that, and he will be knocked down after a gain of absolutely nothing. So Mike Pruitt will come out. Calvin Hill will come back in. But we're going to send him right out again and go with 3 wide receivers. So we're going to go Logan on a, what do we want to do? A medium fly to Logan? I think a medium fly to Logan on 3rd and 10. Here we go. Sipe keeps it himself, and he'll pick up 5, and that'll set up a field goal attempt here on 4th and 5. Didn't have anybody open on the play. Excuse me, Cockcroft comes in. This will be a 34-yard attempt, and he's got a 62% chance. All right, so here comes Cockcroft coming in. The kick, it's up, and no! Al Red Sox fan that off to the left. It is no good. We always like to watch these. So Cockcroft, 62% misses. You got to have a missed field goal every game, don't you? And the Bengals will take over on the 20. All righty, so let's go pitch to the right, and we're going to go to Johnson on this pitch to the right. Here we go. Johnson will take it, looking for a block, gets around the corner, will pick up 3, Sims with the tackle. And yes, a dirt infield, says Gus. Yes, it is. All righty. Let's look for a medium slant to Bass right now. Anderson back. He's going to take it himself. He's tripped up there for a gain of 1. Good coverage in the pass normal by the Browns. I got a 3rd and 6 right now. Let's go 3 wide receivers, 1 running back. Who's this guy over here? Bass. Billy Brooks. And we got Dan Ross is a 6 and Curtis is a 5. Let's go to this guy here. Let's go to Billy Brooks. And we're going to look for a short hitch to Billy Brooks here on 3rd and 6. Anderson fires, gets it to Brooks, and Brooks is tackled after a gain of 12. That's a first down up to the 36-yard line. All right, so let's go back to my 2 backs. Let's go I formation. And let's go a pitch to the right. Alexander's going to get the pitch. There he goes to the outside. Nobody there to block for him, and it's a loss of 8. That was not a good call by the Cincinnati coordinator. And he's going to be talked to after the game. So we got a 2nd and 18. So we're going to split the backs. And now we're going to do a short flat. All right, we're coming back to Alexander. They won't be expecting this, right? Won't be expecting this. And, yeah, they weren't expecting it, but they didn't need to because that's incomplete. So now it's a 3rd and 18. Super long right here. All right, so how about a medium fly? Medium fly. And let's look for Curtis this time. All righty, back to pass. Anderson fires this one. Curtis has it, and he will take off inside the 40. Oh, just outside the 40. They says he stepped out of bounds, I think it was, and that's a gain of 31 and a first down. So there it was. 3rd and 18, a gain of 31. And I'm checking the stats down here. They still look okay. No one has 5,200 yards. Okay. All right, let's go to the 2 running backs this time. Let's go to Johnson on a off tackle left. Can they get some blocking going? Johnson keeps it to the left. Oh, he's tackled by Alzado. Alzado's had a great game. Where is he there? So he's had 4 tackles. in this one here. 35 on the season. He didn't have any tackles in real life. That's weird. I'm not sure why, but that's okay. 2nd and 8. We're going to do off tackle right, and we're going to send Johnson on the other side this time. Johnson moved up, tripped after gain of 3. What do we got? Holding on the offense. And so back him up, and it's a 2nd and 18 again. Oh, boy. What are we going to do now? Short cross. Curtis. Here we go. Anderson quickly over the middle. Nobody home, and that's going to set up a 3rd and 18 again from midfield. So we're going to go 3 wide receivers. Griffin's going to stay in the block. And let's set up a combo pass here, shall we? So let's go long, long, medium, short. How about that? Yeah. We want the wide receivers going long and then the tight end going medium. There we go. All right, so we're going to give Anderson a whole bunch to look at here. Here we go. Anderson with a choice. Fires this one. Nobody home on the left side. And a flag on the play. And that's going to be holding on the Browns, and that'll be an automatic first down. As Jeff stops by to check out some Ohio football tonight. You just missed we had a big glitch earlier, Jeff. We had to restart the game. The Bengals had 5,200 yards in the first quarter. It was a great performance. Luckily, we restarted and simulated to the half, and it kind of worked out. So, all right, so we got a first down now. So let's go off tackle left. We're gonna go to Alexander this time. See if he can get something going. Can we get a block from Pete? Yes, he'll get a block. He'll pick up 4. That's a nice gain. 2nd and 6. So we're going to go a medium cross. And we're going to try to go to Ross this time. Ross on the cross. Here we go. Anderson looking. Gets it to Ross on the cross. And he's tackled after a gain of 15. And that's a first down. So the Bengals now on the 25 of Cleveland. 4:21 to go in the 3rd. They trail 7-3. Cincinnati comes in 4-3. Cleveland 3-4. This is a big matchup here at Cleveland Municipal Stadium. Is it Municipal or Municipal Stadium? I forget what it's called. I'm going to call it Or is it Municipal? I don't know. It's Cleveland Stadium. Run to the right. Johnson. Here we go. Johnson will take this one here. A little pitch out to the side, and Gregory knocks him down. No gain. What if we go under the left? What do you think about Anderson? What do you think? Quarterback keeper. Anderson on the keeper. He'll go around, and he will get inside the 10. Oh, they were keying on Johnson. Anderson, 17 yards, his longest of the season. We want to see that again. That was a beauty of a keeper. No one thought he would keep it, and he gets it inside the 10, and it's 1st and goal. And if Dave Cook would come up with a CFL version, that'd be cool. Yeah, it might be. It might be a lot of work, though, too. But I'm interested in playing some, after talking to Keith from Play Sports this weekend, I'm interested in getting that cold snap. I'll probably pick that up over the next sale they have and try to play some of that. All righty, so we have a 1st and goal right now. So let's bring in double tight end right now. And let's go off tackle left Johnson. Here we go. Bringing in some beef here on 1st and goal. Johnson will go to the left. He's in some trouble, but slips through and he scores. Johnson goes in, and it's 9-7 for the Bengals. Let's watch this one more time. He gets around the end, and there was just nobody home. The extra point. It's up, and this is good. Barr puts that through, and it's 10-7 for the Bengals. That was a nice drive. That's an 8-yard run, and that is that. I wonder if we have the drive report. Box score, drive summary. So that was 14 plays for 80 yards, culminating in a touchdown. There we go. All righty, here comes the return now on the kickoff. Inside the 5, Cleveland will bring it out over to 30 to the 40-yard line. And that's where they'll take over. A terrific kick return. And that was right from the 3-yard line. And, yeah, this game has tons of seasons, Jeff. Yeah, it does. I look how you can customize everything and the whole bit. It makes it fun. All righty, so now it's the Browns down here in the last couple of minutes of the quarter. A short hitch, and we're going to just kind of dump this off to Logan if we can. Sipe back to pass, dumps this off, overthrows his man. It's almost picked off. Ooh, that was close. And it's 2nd and 10. Run left for Hill. Hill will take it, and he's hit immediately by Mitchell, a gain of 1. So 3 wide receivers come in. We're going to put Mike Pruitt in the game. Oh, how come that didn't go in? There we go. And we got a 3rd and 9. And we're going to do a screen pass. Pruitt. Here we go. 3rd and 9, going with the screen. Dumps it off. He's got some room around the end, and he will scoot forward. Ooh, a gain of 19 yards. What a call that was. Let's watch this again. It was a slow developing screen, but once he got around the linebacker here, once he got around this guy, Jim LeClaire, he was off to the races on 3rd and 9, and that's a first down. And Gus played half of the Calgary-Toronto game with 49 quick decks. I enjoyed that one. That was a fun one. I didn't have the CFL. I just had the NFL, but it was fun. All right, so let's go back to our 2 backs here. So we're going to get Greg Pruitt and Mike Pruitt. So Greg's going to come out, and we're going to put in Cleo Miller. All righty, and so let's give Miller the ball and just kind of run him up the middle here. And, ooh, he'll pick up a few, gain of 2. Okay. And, Action has 3 USFL seasons. Yep, they do, if you want to play some of that. All right, outside run, Pruitt on 2nd and 8. Cleveland driving here, and they won't get the playoff. So we're going to go to the 4th quarter here. Again, abbreviated game as we had some technical difficulties here in the 1st quarter. So we had to reset, and we picked things up at the half. And the Browns, who were leading 7-0, were leading 7-3. But now they find themselves trailing 10-7 as we start the 4th quarter here. Let's go outside run to Pruitt. On 2nd and 8, the Browns. From the 38-yard line of Cincinnati will pick up 3 at the 3rd and 5. So let's go double tight ends here. Who's our extra tight end? Ozzie Newsome. Yes, we're going to go short cross for Ozzie Newsome. Here we go. Sipe back to pass. Can he get it to Ozzie? Yes, he does. The Prince of Darkness hauls it in. Gain of 10. And that's a season high. 6 catches in this game for Newsome. It's 1st and 10. We're going to bring our backs back in. We're going to go Pruitt on a trap to the left. Here we go. And gain of 4. Respectable. And Gus says he got the 82 CFL season for Warren Moon. Yeah. They got any Flutie seasons when he played up there? I might get a Flutie season. All right, so we got a 2nd and 6. What if we run to the right for Sipe? What do you think? We'll have this quarterback keep it. Sipe keeps it himself, and he's hit immediately. No gain. They didn't fool him there. They were trying to slip him around the end like they did with Anderson on the Bengals. So now we got a 3rd and 6. Let's go with a draw Pruitt. Here we go. A little delay here on 3rd and 6. A little delay to Pruitt. Pruitt scampers up the middle for 2. And now they're going to look at a field goal try. Chance to tie the game. This is going to be from, what's that, 36? Wow. 51% from 36. Here we go. All right, here comes the field goal. Cockcroft coming in. Ball placed at the 26. This will be a 36-yard kick. Here we go. Here comes the kick to tie the game. This kick is up, and this kick is good. Cockcroft from 36, and the game is tied at 10-10. We need to see that again. Anytime we have a good field goal, we need to see it just to make sure. And it goes through. Alrighty, so he'll kick this one off. The Bengals now in a tie game. We'll get the return up to right around the 20-yard line. And that's where they'll take over here. So Cleveland, 301 yards of offense, but they find themselves in a tie game here. As Pruitt with 78 yards and Johnson with 39. We're going to give the ball right back to Johnson here on a trap to the right side. 11-11 to go here, and Johnson will pick up 3. 2nd and 7. Clock running here. Tie game, 10-10. Big game for both teams here in Central. Let's do a short out to Curtis. There we go. Anderson back in some trouble. Fires this. Curtis will haul this in, and he's knocked down after a gain of 10, and that's a first down. Yeah, Action PCs has sales all the time. That's what's great about that. You can always find something. And if you really get crazy, I think if you spend, what is it, $100 and you get 20% off of that. So if you know, there's a couple times we've loaded up. You know, we stock up on a new game and some seasons, and you can really save a ton of money. That's how Ron and I got all of our seasons, was stacking sales on top of each other, you know. 93-95 seasons with Quick Dex Football has Flutie. Okay. All right, let's go inside run to Alexander. And we're going to hand it off, and he's going to go up the middle. And, we got a flag on a play after a gain of 6. Holding on Ross. And Ross, the boss, gets called for a hold. Here we go. 1st and 20. That's going to set the Bengals back. So let's go sweep to the right to Johnson. See if we can get some of this back here. 1st and 20, Johnson around the end, and he will pick up 6. Okay. And that kind of historical's not too happy. There's not a lot of CFL games. Well, you know, there's some, but it's just not as big as American football, though. That's just the thing. It's just the way it is. All right, so let's go to 3 wide receivers here. 2nd and 14. A medium hitch, and let's see if we can get it to, all right, Ross, you're going to have to make up for this. You're going to have to make up for this. A redeemer here for Ross. Anderson looking for Ross. Ross will haul that in, and just over the first down marker, a gain of 18, and that's a first down. So Ross making up for the hold, coming right back to him. All right, we're going to have one back in the backfield. So we're going to do a short flat. No, short flat, not short hitch. And let's look for Curtis this time on a short hitch, keeping all the receivers in. Anderson, a quick fire to the right side, and they can't come up with that, and it's a 2nd and 10. So let's put the backs in there. And let's go a run to the right for Johnson. He's only got 48 yards in this one. Cleveland doing a good job of wrapping him up, and again they wrap him up after a gain of just 2. So we get a 3rd and 8. Let's go back to 3 wide receivers. Let's do a medium pass. And, all right, let's go, Donnie Bass. Here we go. Anderson fires this one. Bass hauls that in. He was wrapped up by Davis, who was all over him, but a gain of 15. And so the Bengals marching down the field. They're into Brown territory at the 36. Just under 8 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. We're tied at 10. Boys, it's been a good one, even though we've had to play it twice. Trap right. I'm going to go Alexander on this trap. Here we go. Alexander the Great, and not so great. No gain. 2nd down. Alexander's going to come out, and we're going to put Archie Griffin in. There we go. Archie Griffin. He's going to take this one on a trap to the left. Griffin Takes it to the left, and he'll sprint for a gain of 2. And now we get a 3rd and 8. So double tight ends come in. And what do we want to do? Do we want to try the draw? No, we don't want to try the draw. Stretch the outside run. No, we need 8 yards here. Pitch. No, that ain't going to work. We're going to have to pass. We're going to go a short cross. Curtis. Here we go. 3rd and 8. Anderson fires this one, and that's going to be incomplete. And so now Barr comes in. He's got a long field goal here. 51. He's got a 50% chance. They're going to let him kick it. So at 5:56 to play, it's going to be a 51-yard kick. Barr. Chris Barr, 50-50 chance. The kick is up, and the kick is no good. He just missed it. Oh, I thought he hit it, but it just hooked outside the bar from 51. And so it's going to be Cleveland ball at the 34. Good attempt there by Barr, but he just didn't get it. All right, so we're going to go short pass here. Rucker, going to get him involved in the game here. Sight back to pass, and he's over the head of Rucker, who slipped and fell. So in a tie game of 10-10, it's going to be a 2nd and 10. Outside run, Pruitt. There we go, Pruitt going to get it, going to the outside, and he'll gain 1. 3rd and 9, so we're going to have to bring in some wide receivers here. We're going to do a medium slant. What do we want to do? Sometimes the crosses work better, yeah. Logan on the medium cross. Here we go. Sight back to pass, 3rd and 9. Big play. Sight rolls to the right, and he can't connect. And it's going to be a 4th and 9. We haven't had a punt in quite some time. And so here comes Johnny Evans in for the punt. And it's going to land inside the 20. We're going to return this sucker. That's what we're going to do. All right. That's a good kick. That's some good crispy duck. And Cincinnati returned that 5 yards to the 27. So here we go. Yeah, that kick was no good wide left. I thought he might have snuck it in. Maybe he hit the bar. You never know. All right, 4:56 to play. Bengal ball. Archie Griffin's going to go up the middle here. Archie Griffin, and he's going to get 2. 2nd and 8. All right, Johnson is going to go trap right. All right, a lot of bodies in the way here. He will slip through. There he goes. He is on his way. It's a gain of 38 on a run up the middle on the trap. Watch this one more time. Anderson. And there he goes. Whoop, 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 all the way down to the 33 of Cleveland. What a game-changing play this is in the 4th quarter for the Bengals. And Cleveland Municipal Stadium is not happy about this. All right, so we're going to go a dive to Griffin. Trying to inch closer to give Barr another chance. Griffin, and he'll gain 2. 2nd and 8. Let's go outside run. Griffin. Here we go. Griffin to the outside. Griffin flagged down on the play. He'll gain 3. And it's a holding on Curtis. And that's going to back them up now outside the 40. 2nd and 18. So we're going to do 2 tight ends coming into the game. Oh, his receiving is 1, so no, he's going to block. And Dan Ross. We're going to try to find Ross the boss here. Let's do a little short hitch. There we go. Anderson to Ross. Ross with the catch. And he's down to about the 30-yard line. A gain of 11. And it's going to be 3rd and 7 now. But that's a huge gain. That gets him at least close to field goal range. 2:32. Clock is moving. So we get a 3rd and 7 right now. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to go Johnson. Trap right. We just need to get it inside the 30. Here we go. 3rd and 7. Johnson, and he does get it inside. Gets it down to the 25, and that's going to give us a decent field goal try. All right, so we're going to bring in the field goal unit. This one's going to be from 42. So Barr comes in for the field goal. And that'll bring us down to the 2-minute warning. So 2 minutes to go in Cleveland. It's 10-10. We got ourselves a good one. So here we go again. Again from 42. Chris Barr to put the Bengals up here with under 2 to play. He just missed from 51. Barr. And don't know what happened. Don't know what happened. Let's go to our report. So what happened? Oh, they blocked the field goal. All right, so that's what happened, I guess, right? So field goal was blocked. All right. The kick is up. The kick is no good, so we didn't see it. All right, so the kick was blocked. So the Browns blocked the field goal, and they'll get the ball back here with 1:55 to play. So we're going to go outside run Miller. Let's see if he can pick up a few yards anyway. Boy, we're having some issues here. Let me close out and come back in. We've got a fluky game today. We really have. All right, let me exit. And let's come back in. Boy, we've had a heck of a time here tonight. Oh, how about the current? Okay, here we go. Yep, 10-10, 1:49 to play. Clock is running. So that last play was a sweep. And I don't know how long it went here. So we went from the 25 on 1st and 10. And now we're out around the 50-yard line. All right, so we're having some problems here with the chalkboard here. All right, let's do a short out to Logan. Here we go. Sipe. There we go. Let's coach defenses. Here we go. All right, let's do it again. Short out. Logan. Sipe. Back to pass. All right, chalkboard is back working. Logan drops it. Right in his hands at the first down marker, and he drops it. And that's going to be a 2nd and 10. All right, so let's do a short slant to Newsome. All right, Sipe back to pass. He's got a blitzer in his face. Gets it to Newsome, and Newsome will pick up the first down. So 104 yards for Newsome today. Clock running at 1:04. We'll snap it. We're not gonna take the timeout just yet. Not just yet. All right. So go Browns, says Jeff. Here we go. Yeah. So let's go inside run Pruitt. Let's see if we can get a little closer for Cockcroft. We'll have to get a lot closer, actually. Pruitt. Oh, he'll pick up 8. And let's take the timeout now. So Cleveland calls their first timeout here with 37 seconds to play. Ball inside the 30. Still only a 43% chance for that field goal. Let's do a short out to Logan. Here we go. Short out. Sipe back to pass. Looks for Logan, and he overthrew him badly. And it's going to be 3rd and 2 right now. So we're going to bring in the double tight ends. And we're going to have to go to Reggie Rucker. A short pass to Reggie Rucker here. So short pass to Reggie Rucker. Here we go. Sipe needs 2 yards. Sipe fires this one. No! It's deflected away. And it's a 4th and 2 now with 27 seconds left. 43% chance for a field goal. I think Cleveland's going to go for it. They're going to bring in the 2 running backs, double tight end. We're going to go for it. We got Hill and we want Greg Pruitt in the game. Greg Pruitt. So Greg Pruitt in the game. Inside run, Pruitt. We need 2 on 4th down. Here it is. Pruitt gets it, and he will get the first down. 3 yards, first down. Clock running. Timeout, Browns. Whew. Let's see that one more time. So it was, we can't after the timeout, bummer. Well, there's a couple of glitches here in this game here. It's kind of weird. Ever since we've had that craziness, we've had to mess around with this one here. But we got a good one. It's 10-10, 22 seconds left. All right, let's do a short out to Logan again. All right, short out to Logan. We got to get closer here. Pass sails away, and that's going to be incomplete. Let's go 3 wide receivers, 1 running back. Let's do a short, quick. Let's do a short slant. There we go. Short slant to. Let's go to Rucker. Short slant to Rucker. Here we go. 2nd and 10. Sipe fires this one. Rucker gets it. He gets it to the 14-yard line. Browns with 1 timeout left. They're going to take the timeout with 2 seconds left. And they'll bring in the field goal unit to win it. 59%. This is going to be 31 yards out for Cockcroft to win it for the Browns. What do you guys think? I'm going to take a sip of my root beer. What does the chat room think? What's going to happen here on 1st and 10, 2 seconds left? We're going to kick the field goal from the left hash. Is it going to be good or not? Place your bets. Here comes the field goal from Cockcroft to win it for the Browns and move them to 4-4 and drop Cincinnati to 4-4. Here we go. Yes. Cockcroft for the win. The kick is up. The kick is good. And the Browns win this funky game 13-10. Wow. There it is. And that's our final score. The game over is our final drive. 10 plays. So Cleveland blocks the field goal. And they get out and they score the game winner. Not a lot of scoring in this one, in our 2nd attempt. And that is that. So 13-10, Cleveland with the win. So let's go to the rest of the week. We'll play week 8. And we'll get a Washington win. Tampa Bay 33-7. That's a big win for the Buccaneers. Patriots with a win. They're 3-5 though. Oakland with a win over the 3-5 Jets. Buffalo crushing Baltimore. 35-31. That was close. I almost played that one. That would have been a good one too. Pittsburgh easily over Denver. Pittsburgh now 7-1. And the game you saw twice. Cleveland 13, Cincinnati 10. Both teams are 4-4. Dallas cruising over St. Louis 37-13. Dallas moves back to 4-4. Kansas City over the winless Giants 35-28. That was actually closer than we thought. Minnesota and Chicago are both 4-4 after a Minnesota win. New Orleans 8-0. They're 28-24 win over the Lions. And then a shocker. The Rams fall to 2-6 after a loss at home to the Chargers, 29-7. Those standings are going to be absolutely crazy. San Francisco cruises to 5-3 with a win over the 1-7 Falcons, and Seattle knocks off Houston in the Kingdome in a battle of the domed teams. So let's clear this out here. Let's take a look at our standings, and oh my gosh, so the Los Angeles Rams are 2-6, and they're the team that went to the Super Bowl. So they're not having a good season at all. And Tampa Bay moves up to 5-3. That's interesting to see. Who's the best team here? Pittsburgh 7-1, and New Orleans. Imagine if New Orleans gets to the Super Bowl. Boy, Keith will be happy. Keith Avalon from Play will be happy to see New Orleans get to that Super Bowl. Huh? But that wraps it up here. So let me come back over here to Studio B and take care of some things here. Well, that was kind of funky. That was kind of weird that that happened there. I had a big glitch in the system, but I didn't want to go forward like that. If I can kind of clear that out and start over, I will. So we got to play it. We had some fun with it, and that'll do that. So anyway, I'm Dave. It's good to be playing again. I finally feel a little bit better today. Work settled down a little bit. Some other things settled down. So not under as much pressure this week. So I was able to sit and enjoy this one, and I enjoyed it. I did. It's a good time talking to you guys. Good times doing that. So anyway, probably won't see you till Friday night. As I get my Thursday night still continues here, and I got to go check my schedule for the junior hockey. Just come across my email, so I got to check that and see how busy I'm going to be this year. So fun times. Anyway, I'm Dave. Hey, thanks for tuning in, guys. We had fun here as we played some 1979 action PC football from Studio B. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.